What up, guys? We're doing our test 3 review. Let's hop right into it. So, classify each triangle by its angles and its side. We have our word bank over here. As a reminder to us, these first 4 words here are for angles, and these 3 are for sides. Something else about them you can do. Oh, it's like a black and white. I think I clicked the wrong button. Oh my gosh. What color? What have I done? I think we're good now. Sorry, guys. We were in black and white mode for a minute. We're back to normal. Here we go. We have the angles here. We have the sides here. What's going to happen with it? Is equilateral, equal angular mean the same thing? It means all same. Over here, we have all same. In fact, we can just go find that one on the test right away. Boom. That one. All of them are the same. This one is going to be equiangular. Angular. And it's also going to be equilateral. Boom. By angles, by sides, we're going to keep on going. The other words, the acute, right, obtuse. These were on the last test. I think you guys know them. Acute, less than 90. Right, 90. Obtuse, more than 90. So, less 90, 90, more 90. Whew. All right, nice. Scalene, all different. All different. And isosceles, two same. Here we go. So here we are on number 1. We have 2 sides are the same here. So that's going to be an isosceles. Oh, I forgot the C there. Whatever. So that's isosceles. And then for the angles, it looks like one angle has bigger than 90. That's obtuse. This one over here, we have different, and all less than 90. That's going to be acute. Scalene. Over here, we see a box. That means it's a right angle. As for the sides, 2 of them are the same. That's isosceles. We're moving on. Here we go. All triangles add to 180. All triangles, their angles add to 180. 41 plus 88 plus the question mark equals 180. In other words, that question mark is 180 minus 41 minus 88. Use your calculator as needed. So we have 180 minus 41 minus 88 gets you 51. Boom. Don't forget to write your final answer in that little box. It makes life easier for us, the grader. Awesome. Find the measure of angle A. Notice the rubric, 1 point for correctly set up equation. We have to set that equation up. Whenever you see a right angle, you should be thinking 90. Even though all triangles add up to 180, you can make a nice, easy equation out of this one because you can do 7x plus 12x minus 5 equal to 90 because 180 minus 90 is 90, so we can just keep that 90 over there. Then we're going to do my little divide down the middle thing we've been doing all year. 7x copied, 12x copied, 90, adding 5 to the other side. 7 plus 12 is 19. 90 plus 5 is 95. We divide both sides by that 19. Final answer for x anyways. Calculator if you need it. Don't think we actually need a calculator for this one. 95 divided by 19 is 5. Just a double check for you, just to show you. It's 5. There it is. All right, but it says find the measure of angle A. Angle A is over here, so we have x is equal to 5, and then we have the measure of angle A. That is 7 multiplied by the x value. We have the 7x right there, comes in over here. That's going to give you 35. Boom. Full credit. Love to see it. Let's move on to the one here at the bottom. Find the measure of the angle indicated. The rule for this one is going to be very straightforward. It's going to be the 2 angles on the inside equal the angle on the outside of this thing. The question mark is literally just 28 plus 93. It is actually that easy. You just go to your calculator, 28 plus 93. You can even probably even do that one in your head if you wanted to, and you get 121. Boom. Moving on to the next page. We're on question number 8. Complete each congruent statement by naming the corresponding angle or side. I personally think that the triangles aren't even really needed. You could honestly just done it without the triangle. So I'm only looking at this. I'm not looking anywhere else. But it says right here, angle VUW. We want the same exact order. VUW. Oh, it's already there. Angle VUL. We're literally just copying. It's that easy. Over here, we have XV. It's in the second and third spot. That means it's equal to JK, the second and third spot. It is so easy. So easy. Number 10. Now we have to do exactly the same idea. We have to indicate these two triangles are the same. I recommend use the angles. Use the angles. Use the angles. One arc goes to first letter. Two of these arcs goes to the second letter. And if you have three of these arcs, it goes to the third letter. What in the world am I talking about? Congruency statement, answer, triangle. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 mark, 2 marks, 3 marks. V, E, C. Congruency symbol. Notice how I have that triangle. Notice how I have the equal sign with a swirly on top. We call that a congruency symbol. VEC, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Triangle. V, W, U. Bada bing, bada boom. We're moving on to question number 11. Let's do it. Question number 11, it says, state if the three numbers can be the sides of a triangle. Show your reasoning using the correct inequality statement. The idea is very straightforward on these. We have to know that the short plus the short has to be bigger than the long. Small plus small greater than big. By the way, if two things are the same size, it's okay. If they're both shorts or if one's long and one's short, life goes on. In this particular question, we can double check. We can say that the 8 plus the 10 is greater than 13. 18 is bigger than 13. That is a true statement. So the answer is yes, because 8 plus 10 is bigger than 13. Beautiful. The next one here, this one is going to be a no, because 4 plus 7 bigger than 12? No way. That is a falsehood. That is not a true statement. So the answer is no, because 4 plus 7 is not greater than 12. So you have to be very, very careful. You write that word no, because it's not a true statement. You just slash it through if it's not true. This one, I was just talking about in the homework, that it's the easiest question in the world. In the event that these two are the same and these two are the same, this value is twice this value. That is to say, this AC, WV, if you want to go this way, we multiply by 2. If you want to go that way, we divide by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. That is the whole problem. 3 points, to be honest, with these mid-segment questions. Let's move on to the backside. Number 14, order the sides from shortest to longest. Use inequality notation. So when you're using the inequality notation on this one, you got to remember that you're looking at the angles in order. So in terms of the angles, we know that 30 is less than 40 is less than 110. We know this is small, medium, big. And you want to go with the side the angle does not touch. So in one of the videos, I use the arrows. In this one, I'm using the side the angle doesn't touch. So V here, V, it touches this side and this side. It does not touch this side over here. Because it doesn't touch that side, it goes with it. V goes with the side UW. It is the smallest. Shortest UW is less than. After that, we have to go ahead and do the rest of it here. We have the 40. 40 is in the middle. So again, the 40, what side does that 40 not touch? It doesn't touch UV. That's going to be next. UV less than. The only side that's left is the longest side that doesn't touch U. That is WV. Same exact concept on question 15, but this time you're using the angles. So we should know that 11 is less than 14 is less than 15. So where does this 11 go? The 11 goes with the side that it does not touch. We can say that the measure of angle G is less than. And what is the measure of angle G less than? Well, it's going to be the next one over. 11 less than 14. 14 goes with angle E. So the measure of angle E, the last one to even write, is the measure of angle F. Should have like circled this in that last one. Really, I did not make those blanks long enough. I apologize for not making those blanks long enough on the test there. My bad. There we go. We're going to go to our very last page now. We're going to question number 16. We have to use some of these. Those are the only ones optional. AAS, ASA, SAS, SSS, HL, or if they are not, you say not enough info. On number 16 here, you'll notice that they share a side and there are no angles anywhere in the question. We can just write a whole bunch of S's everywhere if we really wanted to, and the answer is yes by S, S, S. On the next one here, they do share this side. We have a side, an angle, and then a side. We have a side, an angle over here, and then we have a side. Does this one go kind of in that correct order? If you notice, this one has the double side here, and then it has the angle, and then it has the reflexive. Whereas this one over here has the angle, the side, and then the side. So I'm going to go ahead and say that these ones are in the incorrect order, and because they are in the correct order, the answer is going to have to be a no, is my imagination. This is going to be a no, not enough info. Hopefully we can see what's happening there. They're not in the right order. You can also kind of see that I have ASS. Anytime I have an ASS like that, a bad word is a bad postulate. Sorry, not going to work out on this one. We're going on number 18. On number 18 here, we do know that these two angles are the same because they are vertical angles. And on this one, we have an angle, and a side, we have an angle, and then a side. So that one's going to be angle, angle, side. Nice. And on this last one, we have an angle, a side, an angle, a side, an angle. We have ASA. All done. Now, if you are in a non-honors class, you can just hit done with the video. You're finished. However, in the honors class, we got one more section to go. Here we go, the honors only section. Two sides of the following measure. Find the range of possible values, right, as a single inequality using the letter X as your variable. The letter X as your variable here. All you have to do in this question is you add the two numbers together. 8 plus 12 gives you 20. And 12 minus 8 gives you 4. So 4 is less than X is less than 20. Boom. Over here, you got to mark the triangles up to make sure they're the same. So it's that same idea we were doing in previous ones, but this time we actually have to do the marking up. So we have T here is the same as G. We have that S is the same as H. And we have R is the same as R. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. After that, we have our very first 2 points, TS is going to be congruent over here to GH, the first two over there. Second and third, SR, congruent to HR over here. And we only have one side left, and that is the whole dang problem. Last but not least, we have a real business one, because earlier we talked about how we can just take this thing divided by 2 to get here, take this one multiplied by 2 to get here, and that is exactly what we're going to do. 2 multiplied by 29 plus 2x equal to x plus 25. 2 times the shorter is the longer. 2 times 29 is 58. 2 times 2 is 4. Doing that little switcheroo, but doing a little bit in my head. 4x minus x is 3x. And 58 minus, or 25 minus 58. Be careful there. What's that going to be? We got negative 33. And therefore, x is going to be equal to negative 11. Last but not least, it says find df. df is going to be equal to, what is that going to be? Negative 11 plus 25 is going to give you a 14 as your final answer. Anyways, make sure you actually solve for x. I apologize, I didn't put a little box down there. I really should have. I'll have to make sure I do that in the test. Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys, and peace out.